It's funny, I feel like this deck here, and I will tell you, I can feel it even in my throat, like that cup energy. Somebody loving you, I'm telling you, I can feel the energy. Heart chakra. If you don't believe me, and it's for the woman that is listening to me. In here it says a man loves you, and if you're a man, you've come here, you love that woman, you know it, they care for you. I knew it, you know, these feelings, I knew it coming here. I don't know if I have stated it. The name of this title here is they love you, they care so much about you, and I can see it here. You don't have to believe me. Somebody here will be very happy about this. Like, oh, how did I land here? It does not matter. Are you listening to my message? Somebody loves you. They care for you more than you know. Believe me, into that High Priestess. And somebody here, you're my friend. Yeah, I care for you more than you know. I can see like the sign of Sagittarius, or whoever is resonating with this reading, that element of wisdom. You'll see it like, now I know what I'm doing. Now I have the information or whatsoever to make this right. And I can tell you here, I can feel it, some of these impossible situations you think is all messed up, is all broken, it can be in this here too. It's the person that I'm speaking about. Some of you, the person that I'm referring to is actually with somebody else as we are speaking, or are you with somebody else trying to replace them? This kind of energy, somebody trying to move on, forget somebody who still loves you, and the truth is, in this year, normally you still love them too. You're even in the making, normally trying to replace them, like bye-bye, but you see this wisdom here coming through. The waiting game, normally sometimes been wasted between the two of you, and if not, somebody will get that feeling like, what am I doing? I should be with them. Exactly, into this solitude here, they're feeling lonely without you. And we have Virgo energy, Taurus energy, and Aries here. This year it ends well. Don't bend my cards, but I can feel it. Sagittarius most likely was not in their energy, or still not in their energy. But the truth is, you're getting there slowly. I like that sign, but it can be like complicated too. In the stuff that it wants and the stuff that it needs. Like Sagittarius wants everything right now, and in that they're not lying to you. I can see somebody like cooling it down. I can see that. Exactly, into this base chakra in reverse, like, you know, all these things that make you fiery, like impulsive, all that like raw energy that you could never control. I can see somebody doing that. And this year has nothing to do with the other. Sagittarius is a sign for being loved. Believe me, normally somebody will care about you. This year I can see it for you. There's no, you know, this intuition here is coming from me. You've come here, even if the waiting game is on, yeah, there's somebody else, somebody for you that loves you, and the problem, you're there with somebody else too. I can see it here. Normally some of you have experienced like financial issues. You're getting ready to come out of that. Amen. The choice between two men, or juggling two men, my love, and one of them loves you. Somebody here, this year is like a portal for you. For you to just know that, you know, when we have Libra energy here, I can feel it, just a portal for you. One of them loves you. You see it, that choice between two men or two situations. Not so sure about this, like, you know, you've burnt yourself once with the person, you don't want to do it again. I can literally see it here, like, no, not this time, I'm not touching this. I can see it. But this message, you will hear it for a reason. Somebody loves you, and the other one does not, for most of you. Somebody is resistant against the one that actually loves them. Believe me, like, please, I don't want to deal with you. And you have to recognize who it is, and maybe let them recognize you too. If this year is meant to be, there's nothing you can do against it. You can choose somebody else, but they won't be with you. exactly into that crown chakra in reverse. Somebody is resistant against the flow of things. I'm telling you, the one from above, there is nothing you can do. You think you can go against that energy? Let me flip it, put it upright for you. Somebody here, love is coming your way, whether you like him or not, her or not, whether you think there's somebody else or not. It is what it is, I'm telling you. And you have to recognize who it is. Some of you, that person even drinks. I can see it. We have Cancer energy here. Some of you, they're determined to get you. I don't care how bad it has been, they're determined to get you at this point here. And I can tell you, normally in these situations, that I can feel like it's a little bit like the odds are against you. You ain't got to believe me, but I like it. All these chakras, normally you should feel that energy. Like they're moving you, or the universe like pointing you back to them. You see all these chakras, you hear me speaking to you into this throat chakra and that sass. I can feel Aquarius energy too, yeah. You hear me speaking to you into the stuff that I just said. Yeah, I can see these patterns. All odds against you, but still here somebody will fight for this love here. You will be together exactly into this victory, and they will get you. You feel me? Capricorn energy here too. Some of them, they're drunks. You see it, like addiction was a big part of it. It played a big role. And into that devil, they were definitely in negative energy, or it is you. Some tower moment is going to bring you back to them. And normally they ain't got a lot for you. Some of you here, you're trying to X a man out because he does not have money, and this concept is real into this year. Some of you, he failed you simply because he had nothing for you. He had nothing to give you. Believe me, him, and I can see her too. I can see them together, and I can see the guy, you know, like coming back to you. Probably a guy who hurt you, somebody you're trying to replace, or maybe somebody you just want to forget, like, please, you know, you're not my kind. Really, this one here is coming to you. He's actually special to you. Some of you here, the problems, they're still up in the air, like that conflict between the two of you. And some of you, you don't even believe that it can be, but I'm telling you, you know. When it is, there is nothing you can do. Some of you don't even believe in this. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Into that lovers, him and her, Gemini energy. When they're the one for you, there's nothing you can do. And I can see it here. Let's go on. I like these readings, you know, which is why sometimes you have to let them simmer. You can feel it. You see? The union, that portal. Something will remind him of you, and you of him, like, you know, this is the one for you. And normally you don't want his ASS anymore, or you don't want him, the woman, like, no, not him, or the man, no, not her. It doesn't change a thing. They're the one. Into this victory here, somebody is identifying this, like, they're the one for me and I must get them. And some of you, you're really close to this kind of demos here, really close. It's like one more layer, and normally you get to be together, turning a negative to a positive picture. And normally you guys argue, or there's a conflict, an open one between the two of you, like literally the last time you spoken was not right. Exactly, into this 8 of Wands. I'm loving your energy. I can feel that flow, you know, that wheel of fortune. You see things will change, even with your money. We have Aquarius energy. I could feel it into that sass. Yeah, some of you, it was like a spiritual thing, or it's a spiritual type of love. You see it, spiritual thing that you have experienced. You know, that's how you have to see it, getting you ready for each other. End of the story says, absolutely getting you ready. And one person here is, you see it, you know of them, they're the only ones who are occupied with you, they're the only ones who care about you. And I have Leo energy here too. A Sagittarius here. If you're listening to me, my love, it is you. I think about you a lot. Yeah, into this reading here, I do love you. You see it, like it's time for you to think of the Leo again. Normally you should be preoccupied with him again. You might be dealing with the King of Swords. You're listening to me. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is in this too. And I can see the two of you in this equation coming to your right minds, you know. Or at least looking in the right direction. Like, I gotta wait for this here to work between the two of you. Of us, sorry. I can see somebody like sitting down to contemplate, you know, their lives, quite frankly, to be like, yeah, this is the one for me. And I can see new love, a newer form of love between the two of you. This here is that recognition. If you didn't know, now you know that they're the one for you, or you will know. And normally their energy with all of these chakras, you know, is re-entering your life. Some of you, I'll tell you one message here. Some of you, one of you here at least, yeah, you got a child with the man. You can't let him go. He's with somebody else. You two, you love each other, and he will be back to you, especially if that child is of Pentacles or of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. One of the two. And it's possible, you forgive me, yeah, you have a son and a daughter with him. He's coming back to you, whether you can hear this or not, but you will. And I can see that Hangman energy. Somebody trying to sacrifice the other here, like, you know, you hurt me too much, or you're not the one for me. When it's written from above, there is nothing you can do. You cannot sacrifice them, they can't sacrifice you. When it's given to you, granted to you, there's nothing you can do. Into this wisdom here, some of you might be dealing with the Taurus. All I can feel, they love you. I have to see that card. Spirit is saying to me to find it with my hands if I can. The masculine energy is like more mature, or is on board in this here. If you're a man, you've come here, this reading is for you. You're a woman, there's a guy in this here too. And he's more calm than he used to be, more wise than he used to be. All I can see that love, even when he cools down or she cools down, is the other person that will come to their minds. And somebody here is just learning to be happy, like, you know, finding the blessing, like, you know, at last, you know, Sagittarius, not tripping about things. All I can feel is that love. Believe me. Let's see if the universe, you know, expresses it. I can see it here. Believe me. Open your heart to love, my loves. The true love. The one that is sent from above. Because normally in this year is coming really close to you. I can see all these cups, like, you know, normally somebody here, you'll be very happy. But it's more, it's that Ace of Cups into that Lover's energy, Gemini. I can see it's time for that for you. And some of you, as you're listening to my message, you're in pain, is because you don't know what is to come. You feel lonely, in pain. They're coming towards you, Virgo energy. Some of you, you're looking in the wrong direction. Look left or look right. And most of you, you've known this guy or this woman a long time. They're your friend too. And normally you argue. It's not so right between the two of you, looking like it's like doomed. It's not. I can see that 10 of Cups, like you will be together. Last card I'll see, but I can see an Ace of Cups in my spirit. I can feel it and I can see it, yeah? You should see it too. This year, I can see what's happening. Spirit is saying to me, when you're wise, yeah, into that Hangman, when you're wise to figure out who it is that you cannot get rid of, the one that is linked to you, you see them too. Believe me, when you can see it, you will receive it too. It's that Ace of Cups, you know, you don't have to understand it. This is my style of channeling. Some woman here coming of age, knowing herself finally, and not tripping off of things like she would normally. And this is it, my loves. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye. In this year, you'll be given love, and it's up to you to find it or to see it or to feel it. All I can tell you, you will not feel empty emotionally. I can see it here. To be continued, we'll find that love together. Yeah, bye, my loves.